Good evening. Good evening. Evening, Sarah. How are you doing? We had a nice weekend. Everybody had a nice weekend. Look at the state of me. Oh dear. Been out in the car with the roof down all day. It's been absolutely blissful, but this is the result. I thought I'm not even going to bother with my hair tonight. It's still, although it's super cool or cooler. Good evening, Kim. How are you doing? Good evening, Wendy. It's much cooler. Made it on time for a change. Evening, Lisa. Hello, everybody. Yeah, it's much cooler. I still just thought, you know what, I'm going to have a fan on tonight. I'm going to start getting hot and bothered in the room because it's dead muggy in here. But it's lovely and cool outside. Or cooler. It's been really nice. Been nice. It's a good, I'd say 10 degrees cooler today than what it has been. Friday. I'm still having nightmares about Friday. Friday was nearly 40 degrees. It was horrific. Trying to sort that live out Friday night, I'll never forget, to be fair. Left me a bit traumatised. Good evening, Tracy. Hello, Tracy again. Good evening, Jackie. Hi, Lee. How are you doing? Good evening, Diane. How are you? Is everybody coping now that it's got a bit cooler? It seems a bit more comfortable out there. We've been out in the car with the roof down all day and it's been lovely. But honestly, like, we got stuck in a traffic jam, and when you're in the car and the roof's down and the wind's blowing, you don't realise how warm it is, and then the car stops and you think, oh, it's not that cool actually. Good evening, everybody. Hi, Lisa. Hope you've had a lovely weekend at the coast. Hope it's been nice and cool for you today. Hi, Bridie. Bridie Whitey Woo. So, hopefully you've all had a lovely weekend. Yesterday was El Scorchio in Doncaster. Not as warm as Friday. I don't think it'll ever be as warm as Friday ever again. It was like on another level crazy Friday. Never known temperatures like that. When I got in the car and it was 39.5, I was like, whoa. And it was 30 degrees at 10 o'clock on Friday morning. It was just next level bonkers. But we got through it, girls, just. I'm not quite sure how I got through Friday night's live, but I did. Worked all day. Thank God the shop has aircon. Excellent. I've been in some places today and aircon's been on and I've been cold. And then you step outside and you think, oh, it kind of lulls you into a false sense of security. I went to Costa on the way home near the Dome in Doncaster, and they've got the aircon on that much. I know, Kelly. Still hot in it's still hot here. It's real, and this room is the warmest room in the house, which is so annoying. But yeah, we went to Costa. It was freezing. I was sat there shivering in my little dress and my shrug, and then I went outside and I was like, oh, get aircon on. So yeah, some shops have it that cold that you forget how warm it is outside. And it was the same when we've been to Brig today, to the garden centre. I popped some pictures on. I didn't, Sue, but I would have loved to have, but they were crazy prices. Actually, I didn't check how much the tall giraffe was, but the smaller ones were £600 and the zebra was nearly £1,000. So as much as I would have liked them, girls, I just looked. I didn't do any shopping at all today. Just we went for something to eat. And we just went for a mooch round because I've never been to Brig Garden Centre before. Friday made me physically ill, Lynn. I have to say, I did have to lay down on Friday after my live. I felt so poorly with rushing about in the heat and everything. Oh my goodness me, it took me all Friday night to recover. And I was still not feeling great yesterday morning, but I just chilled and did nothing yesterday. Did a bit of just, you know, wallowing about in the sun and doing nothing really because it was quite warm yesterday. And then today's been a bit cooler, and Lee said, come on, throw some clothes on, let's go for a drive, let's go somewhere. So he chose Brig, and we'd never been before, so we ended up going out and just having a bit of lunch and a browse around, not shopping, just browsing. It was lovely though to get out of the house. Poor son is working tonight in a kebab house. Oh heck. We're going to say hello, Sweaty Betty. Glengetty. That's fine, that would have made me laugh, Bridie, thank you. But yes, Friday, I said, not Friday by the way, but Friday was an absolute killer. Yeah, it's still about 25 degrees here, but after Friday, 25 degrees feels manageable, girls, I have to say. Anyway, on with the fabulous newness. So this is, do you know what? I forgot how nice this was till I've just popped it on, and it's stunning. So this is like the Sunset Nights fabric, and it's a two-piece. It's really loose and floaty. I think this one goes up to a size 24. It does. and it's $29.99. It's called the Leona, and it's $29.99 for the set. Now these are really, really nice together, but they'd be gorgeous separately as well with other things. So nice and oversized on the top. I'm a size 16 and 5'6". It's got some nice pleat in there. Can you see the ruching detail to the side, which gives it just a little bit of shape? It's really, really cute. Pinstripe is all over the place at the moment, and this is kind of dipping the toe. Hi Charlie, good evening. Oh, hi Mia, hope you've had a lovely weekend. Dipping the toe into autumn without fully stepping into it. So it's just a nice, not quite a red wine, not quite a red, it's kind of in between. It's lovely. It's a really warm, deep, cozy red. It's beautiful. Living in the South End, you've been on the beach all day. How lovely. So we went to Brig, which took us about half an hour, 40 minutes down the road, and it was nice. It was like blue sky and like a bit cloudy, and then we came back to Doncaster and it was quite miserable in Doncaster, so it was definitely nicer, that neck of the woods, than what it was when we were at home. So if we'd have stayed at home, we wouldn't have had any sunshine today, but in the car it's nice because it keeps you nice and cool, and then you pull up and you think, oh, because I was like, oh, it's quite chilly today actually, it's really nice, it's fresh. And then we got stuck in traffic and I was like, no, it's not. It's really muggy. You don't realise, do you? So when Lee got home on Friday night and we went to pick my zebra up, I said, we're going in your car, I don't care how bad my back is, which is good, by the way. It's almost mended now, thank the Lord. And he said, will you be all right in my car? I said, I don't care. Get the roof down, get down that motorway at 100 mile an hour. Let's just cool me down, because I was so hot and bothered. So that did the trick. It really did help to come on Friday night. So Leona is 16 to 24. Obviously I'm a 16, so I'm at the smaller end of the scale on this one. You can see it is nice and roomy. You could still do a bit of a French tuck on this one if you wanted to just bring it up a little bit more, bring it in a little bit more so it was less oversized. Still leave that detail out at the side there, but tuck it in at the other side. The trousers have got pockets. They are absolutely beautiful. Nice and wide leg. This fabric, I always say, is not a stretchy fabric, but it has a bounce to it. So it's not like a strict, rigid fabric. It does have a little bit of movement there, but not really a stretch as such. But it's super lightweight, really, really comfortable. Got that really nice fine pinstripe all the way through it. Loving the cord sets, but we are in the 30s down here. I know it's pretty hardcore at the moment, the weather, I have to say, girls, it is. And I think we've all struggled this last week, but this week, coming into this week, is going to be nice but cooler. It's going to be more manageable, I think, this week. And after last week, honestly, it's a welcome break from the heat for me, I have to say, especially trying to work. I was exhausted doing anything last week, it was that warm, and I'm sure you all felt the same. So navy in this one. It is Caroline, but it's like smart casual this. You could dress it up. You could even pop a blazer over the top of this and dress it up a little bit more if you were thinking of wearing this to the office. But you could also pop it on with your trainers and wear this super casual as well. And like I say, the top would look great with a pair of magic trousers or a pair of jeans, and the trousers would look nice with just a plain t-shirt or a t-shirt with a little bit of a motif on. So navy is a classic, and it's just like a little bit warmer than a black if you want to do something a little bit more, a bit softer. But then you've got the classic black. Now there are no pictures of this, and I don't know why. I must not have sent the picture over to Lisa at the warehouse, but this is stunning. So the simple design of this in the classic black and white is amazing. So it's a very, very subtle pinstripe, but you can see it, and the pleat in there is super flattering. It gives that top that lovely shape without pulling you in too much. And all I've done is just French tuck it at one side, but if you want to just leave it out loose and floaty, you can. There is lots and lots of fabric in this one, and that's it from the back. So they are a matching set, but you can wear these separately. I'm 5'6", and you can see where this sits. It is actually on my waist, so you can see where it sits on me with the pockets, lots of room in the leg, and a really good length on me. At 5'6", it sits on the floor. There is still a little bit of room in the crotch, so you could pull them up a little bit. That is well past my waist, I have to say. That is almost sat underneath my bust. And if you needed to, and there's still room in the crotch there, so from crotch to waist it's quite a deep one, this one. So if you needed to pull it up and make it a bit shorter in the length, if you were a bit shorter than 5'6", you could quite easily. And you could even turn the waistband over on this one. Now all the measurements for everything will be on the website. Can you see there? I've pulled it up turned it over, and I could pull it up a little bit more there, and then it's still just sat right on the crotch there, and it's made it quite a bit shorter in the leg for you shorter girlies. If you want to go and check the measurements out. Was the Shelly blazer you showed last week at mulberry or red wine? Oh, is there a mulberry and red wine? I don't think there is. I think there's only one colour. And this is She. Absolutely beautiful. Now it is, you can see, look, when you put those colours together, this is what I would call a true deep red wine. This is a warmer, softer red wine. It's not quite a red, it's not as vibrant, but it's not as dark as a red wine. But it is lovely, and I think there's only one red on there, obviously other than the bright red. So I don't know what we've called this. I think it's red wine. Gorgeous though as well. And then we've got the tan in that one. These are the Shelly blazers, and then we've got the milk chocolate, and then we had the classic stone, and we've still got some of the other colours as well. So they're the new colours. There was only one red wine. There you go. Thank you. Lisa's just confirmed. There is a bright red, which is this one. Very, very different. You cannot get them confused. There, look. That is the original red, and then that is the red wine. So you can see, let me just show you them two colours together. They are very, very different. So I think we might still have some of those left. That is the new colour. They are the new colours. So the darker one is the tan, this one. And then the lighter one is the milk chocolate. And then the stone that's come in is like a winter stone. Look at these colours. The stone that's come in is a winter stone, and it's slightly, and I mean ever so slightly, darker than the summer stone. So if you want the new one, it's a smidge darker than the original one. And there's two sizes, I think, in those. And I wear the smaller one, which I think is the 12 to 20. And that is the Shelly blazer, and it is $31.99 for the Shelly. And they are stunning. So I'll just do a quick twirl before I take this off. So this is called the Leona. It's $29.99 for the set, and it's lovely. So there is, did I show you? I did show you the colours, the navy, the black and the red in the Luna. Bear with me while I just get, Leona, sorry, not the Luna. Ignore me, Leona. Just get changed. I've just stood on a coat hanger and broke another one. I break more coat hangers, honestly. So this is the Carla. This is lovely because it's a t-shirt, stretchy fabric through the bust, and then you've got the ruffle detail. So do we remember, this is really cute, you could belt this as well. Do we remember the animal print dress from last year? So we've got the new one this year that is sold out, unfortunately. The one I had on Friday night, which was a godsend on Friday. So we had one very similar to this, but it was all animal print last year with a little puffy sleeve. So this is like a double layered sleeve, and it's elasticated to the bottom. It's got a nice little puff on the sleeve there. It's super cute. But this bit with the old one, it was ruched and it was all animal print. This one is black t-shirt material through the bulk of the body, and then it's a maxi. Getting attacked by the plant. It's a maxi, and it's got pockets, and it's a full skirt. This is gorgeous, and you could, if you wanted to, let me just have a look. And I've not done this, so I'm just doing this completely blind, but I'm sure if you wanted to belt it, the belt's not available, I don't think. We might have a few. We might be limited with belts, but we might have a few belts on the website, probably in the sales section now if you want to have a look at what belts we've got. But yeah, oh my goodness me, that looks stunning as well, look. So if you wanted to nip it in at the waist, if you're like a 14, 16, I think this would still be all right because it's quite fitted on me, but it's t-shirt. So it will accommodate a bigger bust as well. This is stunning. I absolutely love this. So it's a full skirt, it's like a cottony material, it'll be polyester I should imagine through the skirt, but the fabric composition will be on the website if you want to check it out. So the skirt is a non-stretch fabric, lovely and loose and floaty. The sleeve is the same. Then this is t-shirt material through the bulk of the bust and at the back. This one is the Carla, spelt with a K. I'm late, I had a phone call, how rude. That's all right, I will let you off. So $14.22, and I've just popped a belt on with this, $28.99, and it is an absolute beauty. So if you wanted to as well, to make it a bit shorter in the length, you could pull this up a little bit. There's a little bit of wiggle room in this one to make it a smidge shorter. If you're any good with a machine and you were a little bit shorter in the height, you could maybe just alter this and make it a bit shorter in the length. Can you see how I've pulled it up and made it just a tiny bit? But this is a maxi on me at 5'6". This is a full length. It is stunning. I love everything about this dress. So this is the Carla, spelled K-A-L-A. 14 to 22 in size, and it's $28.99. Good evening, Mel, thank you. So lovely, and it's a soft elastication. Then you've got, because it's double lined, you've got lots of fabric here, which gives it like a proper poof on the sleeve. And like I say, if you saw the one last year that was animal print all the way through, and it was a little bit squarer on the neck, I think. In fact, one of our lovely ladies, Tracy, had it on a little video she did the other day in the supermarket, and that was last year's dress, and lots of ladies said, oh, is that dress from LJ's, and is it still available? It was last year's stock, but this one, which is also sold out, unfortunately, is this year's stock. It's slightly different with the ruffle at the top. I don't know if we're getting this back in, but this one tonight, girls, is available. So the Carla, grab her while you can, because I feel like she's going to sell out pretty quickly. It's $14.22 in size. Like I say, I think this might go a bit bigger. I think this might go up to a 24 because it's so stretchy, look. Can you see? This is t-shirt material. This is lovely and loose. There's lots of fabric through the bottom of the skirt. I belted it in to make it a bit tighter on the waist on me, and also to make it a bit shorter in the length, but I do think this might go a bit bigger. Check the measurements that are on the website, because it will be, it's gorgeous, isn't it, Sharon? The measurements will be with it laid flat, but obviously I just want to show you, just if you're borderline 22, 24, it might still be okay, because look, can you see? There's loads of room in this on me. So check it out laid flat, and then allow yourself extra stretch on this one. And the same with the arms. There is plenty, and I'm not skinny on the arm either, look. I'm quite big on the arm, and there's still plenty of room for manoeuvre in this one. Same through the bust. So it's worth just checking it out, working it out with the measurements, maybe giving it another 2 or 3 inches on the stretch, just to, so you know generally what it's going to be like. It's stunning. So Carla, 14.22, possibly a small 24, $28.99, and that is just my recommendation. Obviously you can see that I'm a good curvy size 16 hourglass, and I can normally tell when it's going to go a bit bigger than what we've stated, but go off the measurements on the website, girls. Before I take this off, just want to show you the Amara. So sadly, this one's only come in a size 16, 18 and 20. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah, it would look really nice with the Shelly, but it would also look really nice with this. So I'm a bit gutted that this only comes in the 16, the 18 and the 20, individually sized. I think I've been given, and I'm not quite sure, yes, the 16 in this, and it's quite generous. But these are like a lightweight cottony denim. They're really, really nice, and they've got loads of stretch. So we've got this gorgeous, what have we called this, stone? Beautiful, but it does only go 16, 18, 20. This is the 16 though, girls, and it's quite roomy. I can't normally fasten a 16. So I would say, and I love the fact that it's so stretchy, that I can pull it up my arm and get it to stay. And there's quite a lot of, bear in mind I've got the puffball sleeve dress underneath, but when I do this, it stays up my arm. How amazing is this jacket? Every time I see another denim jacket, I think I don't need another jacket, but this is different, and I feel like it's a little bit shorter in the length. How nice does this look with this dress? So because it's shorter, I always think a shorter denim jacket sits better with a maxi, because normal denim jackets are probably about here and they don't sit right, whereas this sits lovely. So this looks like you've got, where's my belt? Looks like you've got a maxi skirt and a black t-shirt on. Now I know you can't really, but it has got a ruffle to the sleeve, so it might be. Look at that. Look how nice that looks. This is gorgeous. I feel like I need this dress and this jacket. It's stunning. So that literally looks like a maxi skirt, a black t-shirt, and a gorgeous stone. It's like a really warm stone, a mixture between a stone and a really pale mocha. It's so lovely. But it does only come, it's called the Amara, size 16, size 18, size 20. These are quite generous though, and they do have stretch in them, and they're quite roomy. I'm really surprised because, as you know, I'm quite big on the arm. This is a 16. I've managed to get the puffball sleeve underneath it, and I've still got room, and you saw how stretchy it was, and I just love it pushed up the arm. And you could even pop a nice little necklace on to finish, maybe in a gold accent. The gold chunky necklace would look nice with this. If you wanted to dress it up, I'm tormenting you because you know these necklaces. Where's it gone? Here it is. These necklaces, everybody, oh my God, everybody's waiting for this necklace. So if you wanted to just jazz it up a little bit, these are coming back in, girls, hopefully this week. But how nice, beautiful. This necklace, you can dress an outfit down and it still looks nice, but you can glamorize and dress right up with this necklace, and it's stunning. Bit late, no Spain for me as my bad back turned into shingles. Oh, Andrea, thank you, Joe. I feel lovely in this. I really do, I have to say. And this is, although this necklace is a statement piece, I would still go out doing everyday things, dressed like this. But you ladies know, I do like to be glamorous, even when I'm working, even through the day. But if you don't want to and you feel like that's a little bit much, maybe that's more of a statement going out necklace, you could wear it just as I've worn it. And I've still got my earrings in from this afternoon. These aren't LJs, I've had these years, but I've had them on all day. And they're not too much with that necklace, but the earrings we sell probably are too much because they're a statement as well. Hopefully they'll be back in the next week or two. The necklaces, fingers crossed, will be coming back in this week. And the silk dresses, keep everything crossed, girls, because I think they might be coming in this week as well. So the jacket is called the Amara. It's absolutely stunning. Sadly, it only comes in 16, 18, 20. It's $31.99, and if you want this outfit, minus the belt, because I don't think we've got any of those left, I just wanted to show you what it looks like. It looks nice without as well, look. Everything's available tonight. So the jacket, 16, 18, 20, $31.99. It's like a cotton. It's not quite a denim, this. It's more like a cottony denim. It's lovely, and it's really soft as well to touch. And then the dress is absolutely stunning, up to a size, we've said 22 on the dress. I think possibly a small 24 as well. And that whole outfit looks gorgeous. So, bear with me while I just get changed again. Two minutes. It's full changes because these are dresses. I've got one more dress and then it's trousers and tops. This is broderie anglaise. As we know, it's been absolutely everywhere through the summer. This one's so nice. And I know you were saying the autumn winter colours are filtering through. I know, Sarah, it's stunning, isn't it? And the autumn winter colours are filtering through, but we are still holding on to summer. And let's be honest, we're still in summer mode. It is still absolutely glorious weather. And I feel like, well, I think it was Lisa that said the hot weather is around and staying with us right until like September, October. Doing so well. I know, Serena. Try not to think about it. I don't know if you've noticed, but my glasses are slipping down my nose. I'm sweating that much. This is the, after Friday, this feels amazing. To be honest with you, I'll never complain ever again after the 40-degree heat of Friday and trying to get my head around doing the live in the conservatory and then grabbing everything and panicking and coming back home, and oh my God, I ended up doing it in my dining room. Everything were just, it were a nightmare. So I'm okay tonight, to be honest. 16.24, 28.99 on this one. Animal looked at, I know, isn't it beautiful? How are you doing, Sarah? Do you know what? in a non-weird way, I was only thinking about you when we were driving back from Brig today and thinking, I've not seen your name pop up on my lives. And I'm thinking, I hope she's okay. So I'm really, really relieved to see your name tonight, and I'm glad you're here, and I hope you're okay. The orange is beautiful, and if you want to hold on to summer, this is gorgeous. You can wear this open as a jacket with a little vest, or even like a nice little t-shirt dress underneath. We've got some really nice little simple dresses on the website. This could go over the top of anything like a jacket, but it does look really nice in its own right as a dress, button down. Good evening, Tracy. My back feels so much better, Louise. I can't tell you. I'm so relieved, because I was starting to get worried about the fact that it weren't getting any better and that everything was a struggle. The only time I've got pain now is when I'm sleeping. When I lay down, it hurts. I don't know if it's because I'm pressing my hips, but when I'm stood up, when I'm sat down, I'm absolutely fine. So fingers, toes, legs, everything crossed, I am mended, apart from when I sleep. So I'm still not sleeping very well because I'm in pain when I lay down, but everything else is fine, absolutely fine, thank God. Friday it was still really hurting, like really hurting. Yesterday, do you know what I think it is? Because I laid in the deck chair most of the day yesterday, and I was like tilted with my legs up, and I don't know, it just cured it. So I know where to go the next time my back's bad, even if it's snowing. I'm going to have to go in the garden in a deck chair, because it seems to rectify it. So we've got this one in the stone. Stone is gorgeous, really, really simple, but you could put some bright colours. New mattress. No, Sarah, I've only just, well, not only just got that one, but I paid £2,000 for that mattress. And it's one of the Temper. And do you know, since I've had that, I haven't had an ounce of bother with my back, really. It's since I put a little bit of weight back on. That's why I'm struggling with my back again. So I'm making a conscious effort to, ish. I did really well all last week. Then we went to Nando's yesterday, and then I had a tube of Pringles. Oh, and I bought a box of Gillian chocolate, but we're allowing ourselves one cheat day a week. That don't mean I have to go crazy, but I did yesterday. But anyway, I think that's because I'd had such an horrendous week with the heat. But yes, back on it today. I've had a jacket potato for my dinner. Lee had Spanish chicken, a cream scone. He's had cake at Costa. I didn't. I was very good. So yeah. When my back is playing up, I use a cold ice pack on my back for 20 minutes every few hours. Another heat wave. Oh no, Kelly, shut up. Please say you're lying. Sat in front of a fan watching this. Oh, I'm okay, Kerry. I'm okay, honestly. Like I say, after Friday, you can throw what you want at me. Nothing's going to faze me anymore. Friday was horrific. Honestly, I thought we were going to have a breakdown on Friday. Stone. Fuchsia pink, look at them two colours together. So you could do the fuchsia with accents of orange, or the orange with accents of fuchsia. One of my absolute favourite combinations, these two colours. I went to the races with Lisa, and I always mention it. Put a few, yeah, honestly, Dot, that's what's done it. I've put about a stone on, if not a little bit more, and I'm feeling it on my back. So I need to get this extra weight back off, because when I was a stone lighter, I never had any problems for that 18 months that I was a stone lighter than what I am now. But Lee's a little feeder, and I've put a little bit of weight on. You get a bit comfortable. So yeah, I need to nip it in the bud and sort it out. Good evening, Joe. A week and 2 days left, and 6 weeks off, you pee, bless you. Dyson fan on, the dog loves it. Dolly's just a weirdo. She's an absolute weirdo. She won't sit in front of a fan, she won't go on a cooling mat. She's an absolute weirdo, but she is in our front bedroom, and it is a lot cooler in there tonight, thank the Lord. So hopefully I'll sleep if my back allows me to. Pink and orange girls, so I would probably go for the orange, and I'd wear a big chunky fuchsia pink necklace. I've got a nice big fuchsia pink clutch, fuchsia pink sandals. You could dress this right up with some pink or orange earrings. Gorgeous. This is a really nice dress, but if you wanted to beach cover up, dress it down and wear it as a jacket with all maybe white underneath, or you could do fuchsia pink trousers and a fuchsia pink vest, and then this over there. Oh, there's so many possibilities for this one. Hi Angie, how you doing? And it is called the Angelica. 16 to 24, £28.99. Sorry girls. Sorry, 2 seconds. because I am getting super slippy on the old nose and my glasses won't stay on. That's better. I do apologise for that. And it's just really nice with the broderie on glaze. So the little perforations there, not too much that you'll be able to see through it, but just enough to give you a little bit of detail on this one. Nice soft collar, short sleeve, really simple design on this one. A nice turquoise or rust top. It can be patterned but no other colour with it. I don't know, Wendy. We have got about 58 pages of clothing on the website. Drop the page a message, and if any of the girls can think of anything that springs to mind, they won't reply till tomorrow probably. Or you can just sit down and have a browse through the website. But honestly, we have about 58 pages of clothing now, and off the top of my head, I'm really sorry, I can't think of anything specific. But if you do drop the page a message asking that question, they might be able to think of something for you. They do, Angie. They are an absolute belter of a combination, these two colours together. And you've got the stone as well, which you can also accessorise with some nice bright colours. So that one is the Angelica 16 up to a 24, $28.99, and it's a really good price, I think, for this lovely quality broderie on glaze fabric. Like I say, I'm not going to do it because I've got nothing on underneath other than my underwear, but you could unbutton this and wear it with, let me just show you what I mean. These are new on tonight, girls. These are the Dorian. These are like the ones that we've had, but what's that? Oh, you're new. Welcome to LJ's. Like I say, Wendy, if you need any help, please do drop the page a message, and one of the girls, usually Elizabeth, customer service, tomorrow morning, possibly Lisa tonight if she's looking at the messages, but it's normally between the hours of 9 and 1, 9 and 4, Monday to Friday. I'm all right, Angie, tonight. I'm not too bad, thank you, darling. They'll get back to you and let you know. But have a browse, see if you can find anything. If you struggle with anything at all, do drop the page a message. Let me just slip these on in this fuchsia. So imagine that I've got this top open, this top slash dress. Look how nice they look together. You could leave it buttoned as well and leave it on like an oversized long tunic top. But I would unbutton this and wear it. I was eyeing up my lime green Charlie, and I'm thinking, don't do it, it's probably too much. But all of a sudden I want to put this mishmash of colours together. I want to do the bright green top with the pink trousers and the orange shirt. I'm not gonna. I'm leaving it here, but I'm giving you the general idea that if you put these fuchsia pink trousers and a fuchsia pink top and unbutton this and wore it like a shacket, it would look absolutely amazing. So which leads me to these trousers, those in black, so easy to wear. Lisa, be sweaty at you, and I am a bit, yeah, and Lisa will be fine. She'll be fine. I'm fine, to be fair, tonight. I'm not going to complain because I feel a whole lot cooler tonight than I did on Friday. So these are like the ones that we've already had in, but these are a bit bigger. So 16 to 26 on these ones, $11.99. These are the comfiest, easiest to wear trousers I think we've ever had in. So these will go up to a size, what did I say, 26? Super stretchy. They are that plissé fabric, but look at the stretch in these. It's crazy. So gorgeous trousers, super lightweight. I feel like I need a couple of pairs of these. There are so many colours in these, but I haven't got any clippy coat hangers, girls. I apologise. So I'm going to show you these. I'm going to hold them up. So we've got royal blue in these. We've got light blue in these. And let me show you close up the pleats in these. Can you see? And how lightweight and stretchy these are. So up to a size 26 on these and just $11.99. Black trousers, what length are they? And everything will be on the website, Angie. I don't know. These are, we do a smaller size in these as well. I don't know what we've got left in the quantities, but these particular ones are 16 to 26. I am a size 16, and just for reference, I am 5'6". These are sat on my waist and these are on the top of my foot. So I could pull them up again and make them shorter if I needed to. These are sat just above my waist now. Let me just show you. So I don't know what size you are, but the measurements will be on the website, Angie, if you want to bob across and have a look. These are pulled right up, look. If you're wearing a top, it doesn't matter if you're pulling them quite high on the waist, but that is sat on my waist, and they are still on the top of my foot. So, oh, Lisa's popped a link on Angie there for you if you want to go across and have a look. Click on that link below and it'll take you straight to the trousers. Black in these, classic black. There are so many colours. Then you've got red, stunning red. I might need a pair of these, you know. I don't think I've got a pair of these. Red, and I do like the neck size up. I like my trousers nice and wide and oversized. So grey in these. What colour do I need? Dusky pink is really nice. Dusky pink. These have all been folded up neatly on my floor. Look at that colour. They are gorgeous. Dusky pink. Right, I'll pop them down and we'll go for the next round of colours. You've got white. White in these ones. White will go with absolutely everything. Don't know what they're like see-through wise. I think they'll be alright, you know. I'm sure they'll be fine. I might pop them on in a second with the tops and show you. I have got nude coloured underwear on. But if you're going to wear a longer length top, it don't matter if they're a little bit see-through on the top as well anyway. Then you've got mocha. You're welcome, Angie. You have got stone, which is a nice warm stone. So there's your mocha, there's your stone. Then you've got the green, the racing green. It's a bit lighter than racing green. It's more Kermit the Frog. That'd look really nice with that orange if you like them bright colours. And like I say, these go up to a size 26. They're just £11.99. There are oodles of colour choice in those, and obviously the fuchsia is what I've got on. I'm going to put the white on and we'll have a look, see whether the white is see-through. And I'm going to pop it on with one of these gorgeous new Bardo style tops. So bear with me while I just unbutton this one. I was sat downstairs just chilling, watching Transformers, I think Lee had got on film. But I was kind of just relaxed. And it was nice and cool. And then the minute you start working, you realise that it's not that cool. You're alright in this weather, aren't you, as long as you sat doing nothing. And the minute you start to do something, you get overeated. Right, this top is gorgeous. I photographed this the other day and thought, how lovely. So I've popped the white trousers on. I've not had a look yet to see if they're see-through, but we'll have a look together. So this is beautiful. Please do excuse the bra straps. Caught the sun yesterday in the garden, look. But it's like I said to Lee, we went away, didn't we? Which seems like a lifetime ago. Look how nice these trousers look with this top. And if you're a little bit shorter, you could wear this as a dress. Probably a bit too short, just a little bit too short for me. Unless you love your legs, I don't particularly love mine. And you could probably get away with wearing it as a dress, but I would wear it as a top. But because we went away about, is it a month ago yesterday, or did we come back a month today? I think it was a month today. I'm tanning really easy. So we only had like maybe 2 hours in the garden yesterday. Such a lovely, oh, thank you, Angie. Oh, you're an angel. Thank you. That's so nice of you. So yeah, I feel like we're both, well, Lee's absolutely as brown as a berry and he's only been in the garden yesterday. But yeah, I think because we've been away recently. Sorry, girls. Do you know what I've done? I'm just having to switch my chargers. Left my phone stand downstairs until tonight with both my phones on, and both my phones had run virtually flat, so I'm having to flip the charger between the two. I do apologise. I forgot to take it upstairs. I usually always have one on charge and one that needs charging, so I switch the cable while I'm on my live. Anyway, not that you needed to know that. But yeah, I feel like because we've been away quite recently, we're tanning really well. So he looks as brown as a berry again today. So Esmeralda is absolutely beautiful. This is gorgeous, isn't it, Debs? It's really nice. We've got the reverse there with the white and the blue pattern. So we've got the blue with the white pattern, the white with the blue pattern, and then the classic black and white in this one. So $14.22, $22.99 on this, and it's lovely. You can wear this on or off shoulder. I love a Bardo, so I always opt for off shoulder. But if you wanted to and you wanted to bring it up a little bit, it looks totally different when you wear it on shoulder, round neck there. And it's gorgeous either way. So it's elasticated to the waist. It's nice and loose on me. It will easily accommodate up to a size 22. I have just kind of pulled it on my shoulder, pulled it up and kind of just sat it under my bust. I could again add a belt to this if I wanted to. That has brought it up significantly in the length, putting it on my shoulder. And then, like I say, you've got the white with the blue with the white, which is stunning. Oh, you love the what? Shots too, what's that? Yeah, I love the shots too. Shots? I don't know. So black and white as well. Classic black and white in this one. And I'll just put these down and show you it Bardo style as well again. And show you how different it makes the length as well for you shorter torsoed girlies or shorter in height who might be thinking, I could probably get away with wearing that as a dress. White. Ah, yes, the white. So, well, that fast typing, Debs. Sometimes I read messages and I think, am I reading that wrong? So there you go, look. Pulling it down off the shoulder, pulling it down in the length, makes it quite a bit longer there when I do it Bardo style, but I could still just bring it up and tuck it up under the bust. A nice little thin belt, or even just tuck it a little bit under your bra there. Can you see how that's just brought it up and keeps the length up a bit shorter, which I think is nicer when I'm wearing it as a top. Looks lovely. Oh, thank you, Sue. Spoilt for choice. I know, Katie, they're all gorgeous, aren't they? Do you want me to try the black and white on as well, just to show you what that looks like? I'll just pop it on. Can you tell I really like this one? I don't mind trying all colours on. I'll do the black and white just to show you with the white trousers. But don't forget, we've got these pleated trousers in loads of different colours. If you're neutral and you want some neutral colours, we've got black in these trousers as well. So you could quite easily do the black and white top with the black trousers if you'd rather go for all black. But I think because this is a longer length, this top, even if you don't like your... Oh, that looks really nice. That's beautiful. There you go, Katie. Even if you don't like your upper thighs, which I don't particularly, you don't really see much. You want to see from the knee down with these trousers. So let's have a look. What do we think? Can you see me underwear? I don't think you can, look. Can you? A little bit, maybe? Yeah, maybe, just a tad. I've got, like, neutral coloured pants on. Can you see me big Bridget Jones pants there, girls? You can't really, if you wore a nice, decent size, no thongs, decent size nude colour of pants, you could get away with them. Obviously this is really lightweight material, but with a top like this it doesn't really matter. I like to be transparent though with the lighter colours. I think that you're only going to be able to see slightly with the white. The baby pink and all the other colours, well, there's only the baby pink and the light blue, you'll be absolutely fine, but don't forget this is white and it's quite a lightweight fabric. So with any summer lightweight trousers in a light colour, usually you can see through them a tiny bit, but I don't think that's a problem, and especially with a top like this. How beautiful is this top? So lots of room through the skirt of this, stretchy through the waist, loads of fabric, on or off shoulder. I absolutely adore this outfit. And then again, these trousers go up to a size 26 and you can see how stretchy they are. They are lovely. It's beautiful. I love this, Amanda. Honestly, I love the white with the blue with the white, but I think the black and white might be my favourite, you know. Monochrome, whether it's autumn, winter, spring, summer, you cannot beat this colour combination. If you're scared of colour, this is still screaming summer to me, this black and white. It's gorgeous. Just wear a thong. That's something I can't do. I have to do Bridget Jones, girls. I'm too old for a thong. I think when I was in my 20s, maybe I did a thong, but not now. I can't be doing with all that. I don't know whether you older ladies. I mean, I'm almost pension age. I can't be doing with a thong. I like comfort. I like coverage. I like something that doesn't disappear up my bum crack. There you go. I said it. So yeah, I've got my Bridget Jones pants on and I'm not afraid to say it, girls. They're comfy, they're just everything that I want. I don't care if they're sexy. They feel nice on. Probably too much information that I shared there, but it has stood me in good stead tonight to show you. The coverage on these trousers is not bad at all. So I'll just, moving swiftly on, we'll just get changed. So that's the Esmeralda 1422 and an amazing $22.99 on that one. Stunning price, stunning top. So we have got scarves, but I'm going to show you them last off, girls. They're the same design as the other two that I showed you the other day, but I'm saving them till last because it's just too warm. It is too warm. So this is navy blue. but we have got it in black as well. This is the Camila. 16.24. Oh, 19.99. So do I, mine are bigger to cover windscreen. I love it, Angie. Love it. I don't care. Bridget Jones all the way indeed, girls. I'm glad you're with me. Honestly, I don't care what they look like as long as they're comfy. They come up under my boobs and they cover all my bum and they just feel great. That's me. Comfort all the way as you get older. We don't need sexy underwear. Anyway. So this one, navy blue and black. Oh, I feel like I've chipped my nail or broke my nail there. Can't do butt floss. Me neither. Me neither. So we've got black, we've got navy blue, 19.99. There you go. Can you see now? That's the blue. Obviously this is the black. A little bit of leopard print. We love a bit of leopard print. It's all over again. It's not going away, girls. It's going to be here again through the autumn, winter. It's got a nice little edge to the sleeve. You've got that, I know, Katie, me too. Animal print to the top of the shoulder. You've got that neutral patch underneath it. You've got the border, which is the same colour as this side. And then it's plain at the back. So you've got two colours. You've got the black and you've got the navy in this one. Again, exactly the same. Navy to the neck, to the cuff of the sleeve, to the bottom. Thank you, Angie. I've had these years. I can't even remember where I got them from. But I bet I've had these. These are my holiday earrings, but they've kind of stayed out. Came back off my holiday a month ago today, we've just worked out. And I normally put them in my suitcase and they stay there until I go away again. But I think because I've been wearing a lot of gold jewellery, these are ours though. And these are available on the website, girls. Pack of 6 for, I think, $6.99. So, and they will match perfectly with the new necklace when it comes back in. Fingers crossed it'll be this week, but the earrings are mine and I've had them years. But we have got some lovely gold drop ones that hopefully we will be restocking. So there you go. This one is called the Camila. 16.24, 19.99. Loads of stretch in this one. It's really nice too, really nice. So if you like a bit of animal print but you don't want to do a full-on animal print, this just a little bit of one shoulder. And again, I've got the great little trousers on. These are just $11.99, but you could wear this with magic trousers, you could wear it with jeggings, leggings, jeans, whatever you want. This is just a great little t-shirt with a twist. Love I do too, Lee. It's fabulous, isn't it? Right, I've got one more shirt. Now we've sized this, the Charlotte, 16.24. But I feel like this is a little bit big on me, the Charlotte, if I'm being honest with you. But I'll pop it on and show you and see what you think. So this has got a lovely detail to the collar. And it's a nice lightweight shirt. It comes in two colours. 16.24, I think it's just the one size. Can you see how this one feels? Just a tad too big on me. I feel like the shoulders drop a little bit, but I don't know whether that's the style of it. But this will definitely go up to a size 24. Just put an order in tonight. Could I add? No, we don't, and I'm so sorry. We can't add to orders, and I'll tell you why. We're not being awkward. What happens is there's nobody in the warehouse tonight. The orders automatically come through, obviously. And then, oh no, I'm battery low now. Flitting again, sorry. Flitting back to TikTok. I don't want either of my phones to die on me. So basically what happens is all the orders come through. The trousers are called the Dorian, D-O-R-I-A-N, Dorian, and they're one size, 16.24, $11.99, and there's about 11 different colours. Go check them out on the website, they are fabulous. So, thank you, Angie, you little angel. So what happens is your order will have already come through probably at whatever point you placed it this afternoon. Lots more orders will have come through on top. So basically, finding your order in that pile of orders and then putting it to one side and trying to add to it is a logistical nightmare for the girls in the warehouse. We're quite short staffed at the moment as well, so it's far too difficult to try and find it, to locate your order, to let the girls know at the warehouse of your order, because they're all done in order number, and then trying to add to it. So I am so sorry. I mean, you can double check with the page if you want to, drop them a message just in case. But we did used to do it very, very early on when we first started doing the lives, and it became far too stressful for the girls who were picking and packing in the warehouse, so we had to call time on it, unfortunately. And obviously if we did it for one, then we'd have to do it for everybody. And can you imagine if everybody said, oh, I placed an order on Friday, I've placed another one Sunday, And you can imagine they're all like this in the warehouse piled up. And then you'd have to find your first one, which was probably a couple of days ago, and add to it. Can't do it. And that's why we're not being awkward when we say we can't do it. That is literally how it would have to be done. And trying to find it, pull it to one side, then find your other one, place them together, pick them, and yeah, be a nightmare. And I understand, you know, we're all trying to cut the cost of packaging, and I get that completely. The only other thing I can suggest is if you think you might be placing another order later on in the week, try and wait maybe, hoping that that might still be in stock, and then add it to your new order. Plus, if your order was lost, we can only claim for one. That's right. Sorry, Lisa, I forgot. That is a valid point there. We are only allowed to claim. Sorry, Anne. I hate saying no, but I did feel like it was important to explain why, and to all the other ladies, and not just a flat no. It's not that we're being awkward. It's like, and Lisa's just made another valid point, that we are only insured up to a certain amount, and if you go over that, if the parcel gets lost, it's a nightmare. We can never claim back obviously what your parcel costs. So this is the Charlotte, 16 to 24. I'm going to say this is probably more suited from an 18 to a 24. This is very oversized. You could make it smaller if you are on the smaller end of the scale, by kind of ruching it up and maybe tying it at the front, she says, unbuttoning another button. Can you see there, and giving it a, that looks quite nice actually. I mean, mess about with it. I'm doing it very quick on camera, but the only way I could probably get away with wearing this is to do something like that, to make it smaller in the body. So if you like an oversized shirt, but I think overall it looked a little bit too oversized on me. These sleeves are a gorgeous, like a puff ball, but I feel like the two dropped on my shoulder, almost make me look like I've got a sloping shoulder. So I would say, personally, but you can ignore my advice, it's from probably an 18 up to a 24 on this one. Anything always comes quick. Thank you, Angie. We do try, we really do. The girls, and Andrew, let's not forget Andrew, because he is a vital and very important part of the warehouse team. He's the one that unboxes everything, and that gets everything ready for me, and he does the picking and packing as well. And then we've got some lovely girls who work in the warehouse as well, and in the office. Everybody makes an amazing. Everybody's job is so important, and together we make the dream team. We really do. But yeah, it's hard going at the warehouse for the girls and the guy. Good old Andrew gets stuck in, rolls his sleeve up, or sleeves, and gets stuck in, he does. But yeah, they work jolly hard. When I went to the warehouse on Friday, I'm not getting him into trouble here, but he was like this under the fan at the warehouse. Friday, girls, when I got there at what time? 10 o'clock, no, 10:30, 11:15 on Friday, was already 30 degrees. It was unbearable in that warehouse, it really was. And there were no air. They have the back door open and the front door open, and they try and blow the air through, but oh my goodness me, it was hot. Fantastic life. Oh, thank you, Sue. Super quick and always packaged with so much care. We try, Katie, and that's because everybody, from the packers and pickers to Lisa who does the buy-in, to me who does the steaming and the photographs and the showing of the clothes. Steaming's been horrendous this week, girls. Honestly, the trauma I've gone through this last week. Steaming clothes in that 40 degree heat on Friday, I was like, I'm gonna die in this tiny room. Anyway, it's all behind me now, just being left with a bit of a nervous twitch, but it's fine. But yeah, everybody has the part to play, and we all play a vital part in making the wheels turn. But we all love our job, and we all put our heart and soul into it. You have to stop watching your life. Sorry, Julie. So this is she in the white, and this has got, I didn't say, a little what would you call this? A little V with the button there, so you can make that a bit shorter, or you can leave it open. It's got that lovely detail on the collar there, and they are proper diamante. No, sorry, these are my own, and I've had them years, and I forgot to take them out, if I'm being completely honest with you. I've had them on all day, and these are my holiday earrings that I've had for probably 6 or 7 years. I don't even know where I got them from, but I've had them such a long time. But we do have those gorgeous drop earrings with the little, these ones. But these as well are out of stock at the moment. We do them in gold, that's the silver as well. And when they come back in, they would be really nice. but they're out of stock. As fast as we're getting stock in, you girls are buying it. We're doing them now in the silver, the black and the gold. These are like a pale gold, but they would be nice in the gold if you like the look of these, and they do look very, very similar. So white in the Charlotte, pink in the Charlotte, and I've just tied the Charlotte up, and I think it looks fine tied up, but this is quite a long oversized shirt on me. Absolutely gorgeous. So there you go. They have got the diamante on. You've got them. They're stunning though. You don't need another pair of earrings really. They are gorgeous. The only reason I didn't put my gold ones of them on today was because we were going out in the car with the roof down, and I thought they're going to be smacking me in the face, those earrings, because they are very dangly and very like, you know. So I thought, don't put them on today, put your other ones on today, because this is what's left of my thrown about in the car hair. And I thought, it's that hot and sweaty tonight. There's no point in putting my hair down and doing my hair, because I'll end up looking like a hot, sweaty mess by the end of the live. Just leave it up. But this is what's left of me being out, going down the motorway with the roof down, in the car, getting blown to bits. This is it. Not touched it since I got up and went out this morning. You're close. Oh, thank you, Angie. We do try. We really do. Oh, TikTok's just done that thing, Lisa, for the first time. Drag the puzzle. I've done it. Look at me. Am I clever or what? I've done that by myself. So 16 to 24, $29.99 on the Charlotte. This white shirt would look amazing with a pair of jeans, I have to say. Are the earrings coming back in? Hopefully so. I think Lisa's reordered them. So yes, I think she said. Now up we are. Honestly, look at it. Should we take it down and see what it looks like? I'm done now, so we can. Let's just... Yeah, loving it, girls. This is it, look. Actually don't look too bad. See, this is what I do in the morning. I sleep with my hair in a ponytail, and I get up in the morning. See, this is living proof I'm not lying. So I haven't done anything with my hair. I ain't curled it since Friday. And I literally put a scrunchie in at night, put it up in a ponytail like I've had it all day. So that ponytail literally is last night's ponytail, and this is Friday night's hair. No, Thursday night's hair. So it's not done bad, has it? There you go. There you go, girls. Right, I'm going now. I'm going to go and cool down. Put my night shirt on, take my earrings out, take my slap off, go and have a cup of coffee. I will see you all. Will I see you all tomorrow? I don't think I will, actually, because I think me and Lisa are going shopping tomorrow, girls, for some more goodies. So possibly in the afternoon. That's what we normally do. We come live in the afternoon. I know, Wendy. It's great, isn't it? So I probably won't wash this now for another couple of days. But this hasn't been touched or curled or anything since I think it was Thursday. Yeah. Quite low maintenance, really. Yes, the earrings are coming back in. There you go. I speak honestly. I love. Oh, thank you, Angie. Fab. I'll sign up for a restock. There you go. Oh, scarves. Yes, thank you. Almost forgot. That's because I was saving it till last minute. There is, Jane. They're exactly the same as the other ones that I showed the other day. I'm not putting them on because I am absolutely sweating cobblers. But we've got, they're all on the website if you want to see me wearing them. We've got the chocolate brown. These are exactly the same as the red wine and the khaki that I showed the other day. We've got the chocolate brown. I know, Lisa, thank you. I'm not putting them on because I am wet through. Black and the stone. These are, I can't keep my glasses on my face, $8.99, I believe. $8.99. They've got a little bit of gold running through them. They've got all the different zebra and leopard. These are, thank you, Angie. These are fabulous and will be great for the up and coming autumn winter. What are the trousers called you are wearing? They are the Dorian, D-O-R-I-A-N, Dorian, and up to a size 26 and just $11.99 with loads of stretch. Ridiculous amount of stretch. These are super, really lightweight, really comfy. And cool, believe it or not. I know I don't look very cool right now, girls. I am sweating profusely. But they're the 3 new colours that are on tonight. Go and check out me wearing them if you want to see me wearing them. I am not putting them on my sweaty wet neck. Chocolate brown, black and stone, $8.99. And I don't know whether we've still got any left, but they're still here on my rail. Let me grab them. I think these colours might still be available. We did have khaki. parquet and a red wine in this one as well. That I think sold out actually. Your glasses are gorgeous. Where are they from? Pop Specs. Although they're quite heavy on my nose, and when I'm sweating like I am right now, it's just starting to get too much for me. I'm glad I'm done. They do slip down my nose, but I think Pop Specs. Red, I think he's sold out. Khaki might possibly be sold out. And then we've got the chocolate, the stone, and the black. See you later. Right, night, Mel. Right, girls, I'll see you all tomorrow at some point, I am sure. Have an amazing Sunday. See you later. Thanks, Angie. Bye.